I guess I'll just cancel some of this here. Let's see, ventilation. Hidden gas pipe. Cancel that. Okay, so that leaves us with a really ridiculous super pipe system. There's more water in here than last time. Oh, damn it. I guess, yeah, we can just have a fluid. Let's see. So we want to do plumbing. We're going to do liquid pump. And we want to do a liquid filter. Okay. We might need 2 liquid filters. I really can't tell what kind of liquids we have in here. Yeah, we have some clean water. I guess what I could do is plumbing. Liquid pipe. Okay, so everything else is just gonna go... right here. Liquid bridge. Some clean water is gonna get filtered, but like, eh. Okay, so cancel that. This is a thing. Oh, we need iron ore? Or, no we don't. Back to ventilation, radiant gas pipe. Trying to use iron. Okay, so this stuff's getting finished pretty quick. How's the pipe system holding up? I'm assuming you mean liquids. Well, it doesn't seem to be, like, screwed up yet, which is probably for the best. Okay, and the last thing we're gonna need is power. Because I gotta get rid of all this water. It's just an inconvenience hanging out here. I'm not sure why or how it all got there. I guess it all flooded out and maybe somebody puked in it. I'm not entirely sure. And then we really gotta sit down and start working on this. Let's see. Guess I'll get a liquid pump down kind of preemptively. Speaking of, insulated liquid pipe. Because yeah, we should be using insulated liquid to get into the desalinator. Or... oh, and we've got something. Hatchling eggs. Let's reject all. Oh, if I reject, it looks like it might come faster? I'm not sure. Is saltwater hot or cold? It's very hot. Okay, so now we're just waiting on the hydrogen. Speaking of hydrogen. Okay, so... that's not it. Ventilation. Okay, so we should end up with hydrogen going through here, yeah? This is pipe blocked. Because, yeah, we gotta get these pipes done, or otherwise we can't roll the weird hydrogen plan. And then it should work, I hope. Because, yeah, we're almost done here. Okay, there we go. So now we'll have hydrogen going through this entire thing. I have no idea if this actually helps as a cooling mechanic. It might not. Let's see. Did the ice maker and fan work out or not? It's currently going. Unfortunately, we have power issues. Oh. We're kind of doing okay power-wise. The main issue seems to be... yeah, characters are still working bikes. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to turn off this oxygen diffuser. I might keep this one on down here, at least until we have better ventilation, give or take. Yeah, if we're lucky, the hydrogen will move through. Power this. Oh yeah, I should probably get a battery up in this. What the hell is going on down here? Okay, so they can mop that up. Cool. Took it long enough. It was probably just freaking out because of Crystallon's grave more than anything else. Okay. Didn't this require water? It does. So we have no water coming. But that's okay. If we do... power down that whole thing. Okay, cool. So that should give us access to what we want. How's the temperature in here? It's looking bad. This Wheezewort is saving us. As we'd be in such a bad way if it wasn't keeping my farming situation cold. Okay. Let's see. The other thing we want to do... probably some more insulated tile. This stuff is hot. Okay, so now we've got water going to the desalinator. And the desalinator is mostly going to just pump it into here. And then we'll go back to outputting hydrogen. And that'll get us a regular supply of steam. Okay. So now that we've got that, pipe blocked. So it looks like the answer is we actually could use a second one of these. I guess part of it is we just need a bigger room. For some of this gas to collect in. Because this is nowhere close to large enough. I guess in retrospect, I could actually lock this off and put this all in the same room? Maybe? Yeah, let's do that. I'll put a manual airlock in here and just replace like some of these with airflow tiles. That way this whole room is just this big hydrogen trap. How many hours are you into this run? 7, I think? I think it's 7. It wouldn't let me put it down there. Okay, manual airlock. What we might want to do is have a secondary oxygen output. Because it looks like we're having some trouble just with, with oxygen output. So what I think I'm gonna do is oh, this is my my original carbon dioxide filter. Get rid of that. We have some carbon dioxide rolling around this base, but it is small beans. What I'll probably want to do is make a carbon dioxide trap at the very, very bottom of this base. Like, sort of around here, but that's going to be hard to work with. What are you? Oh, well, this thing's currently filtering for carbon dioxide anyway. Let's get rid of some of these extra gas pipes. Because I'd like to use... Oh, I see. This is just outputting oxygen into this room. I guess that's not a terrible idea. Let's put some airflow tiles just here. Okay, back to ventilation. Gas pipe. We'll do another gas bridge. Let's see. Might have been better if we put it on a different section, but whatever. I'm not even using that room. Okay. My thoughts are that should distribute some of the oxygen a little bit more than we've been doing until now, which should clear out some of the excess gas. Oh, there's some carbon dioxide in there. I guess we could have a filter that pumps them out, but I think this will be okay. Where's my last one of these? Because yeah, what I could do is ventilation. Let's have another gas pipe. Okay, there we go. So what this should do is just pump constant, fresh oxygen into wherever. Pipe blocked. Main issue is power. We do not have enough. Oh, damn it. I don't think I had enough, I don't think I had enough priority to some of these things. Okay, well these guys are getting everything down lickety-split. And I'm gonna disable this for the time being. I'm surprised there's still oxygen in this room. I'm a little confused as to why there is. Because realistically, there shouldn't be. Okay, so if we take a look at liquids, this is pretty much capped out, which is good. We might want to get a second one of those. Let's see. I guess if I take a look at gases. Yeah, we could actually use one more electrolyzer. We do plumbing. I'm not sure what that's supposed to connect to, but I don't want to deal with it. But we clearly don't have enough hydrogen going through the system, so let's add some more. Okay, so we can get a care package of spicy tofu or pakus. Honestly, I think I might just go with the tofu. Because the care package of pakus, they pretty much die. I think they die pretty horribly. Surprised you're not seeing as much priority creep. A lot of people I've seen play the game end up using high priorities for everything and try and get it done faster than the last thing they had set up. These guys seem to be doing pretty well, so I'm not too worried yet. Oh right, I forgot, Asnap's a narcoleptic. Eh, works. Okay, so how's the oxygen doing? Now that I'm pumping it everywhere, we've still got a little bit of... We've got a little bit of this and that, but oxygen seems to be pretty good. Okay. Let's take a look at temperatures. So this is getting pretty hot. Which is a concern. Rest of the base also pretty hot. How's power doing? Oh my god, it's still not hooked up. Oh. Because I hooked it up to the wrong thing. Because, yeah, we have a natural gas generator, but we don't have any coal. So these coal generators are doing pretty much nothing. There was an ice cactus when you need one. Yeah, I pretty much am going to have to go hunting for ice here. That'd be my next immediate goal. Okay, so the hydrogen is starting to take over in this room. Oh, this one's not powered. Did they get this? No, they haven't. I mean, luckily, most of our life support is still entirely attached to this battery bank, which is probably for the best. But let's go back and take a look at power. So this power network is all its own. And yeah, it looks like the real answer here is... I don't have any batteries, which is obviously super bad. But that'll get the ice maker working. Yeah, what we might want to do is just go bananas on ice makers and just put them all over the place. Oh, they can't reach over here. Let's set sweeping to priority 3. Oh, that's mopping. Whoops. Play that. Sweeping to priority 3. Like, they should be sweeping. And we're gonna need stuff swept. We just don't need it right now. Whereas those wires need to be made. Unless, of course, we're completely out of copper. No, we got 350 left, so it should get done. But then we're gonna need to go get some more copper. Okay, there we go. So now we've got some power. I guess what I should do is... let's see. Let's get rid of this. I'm just going to put a pair of batteries in here. It's getting pretty hot, though. Let's see, it looks like your storage bins are full. Most of them, but not all of them. I'll probably make some more. Okay, so... is there a notable difference to this ridiculous pipe setup? Doesn't really look like it. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping it would actually make, like, more of a tangible benefit. Yeah, max gas pressure? Figured. I'm a little floored that there's still oxygen in here. I have no idea where it's coming from. Wait, that's a stupid answer. Of course, it's coming from the electrolyzer. It's just the electrolyzer, it's not getting pumped out fast enough. Sorry. Slipped my brain. Because we're definitely outputting enough oxygen throughout this. I guess the other answer is straight up, we might need another gas pump. The radiant pipes share heat with the environment. Yeah, what I was hoping is they would share. So let me look this up. Okay. Hydrogen cooling. Hydrogen is the most easily cooled gas and thus best suited for your base. You'll need electrolyzers or a hydrogen vent to produce hydrogen. Gathering it from pockets, caustic biome would be too much trouble. Cool it with one of the thermoregulators, depending on the heat. Oh, I gotta get the thermoregulators. Snake the hydrogen line through your base. Radiant pipes are the best. But, okay, so I've gotta cool the hydrogen. First off. Okay. So it says thermal regulators. So these things. Cools gas pipe through it, but outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. Okay, so I'm gonna... For better or worse, I think I'm gonna put it up here. In that case... Go here. Yeah, so they take the heat and put it on itself. So what I was thinking is, let's cancel this one. Let's do two. Now, should I daisy chain them, or should I have them be... should I have them be separate? Okay, daisy chain? If you have 3 in a row, they will cool too much. Good to know. Alright, so in that case, what I should maybe do... No, we'll just use regular. Do that. Yeah, thermal regulators are heat neutral. I'm fine with that, as long as it can cool the rest of the base. Let's see, and snaking the pipe around them is a bad idea. Fair enough. Let's see, what you're essentially doing is deleting heat via hydrogen generators. That's the hope? It's just, I'm doing this blind. Effectively, I know vaguely what I'm supposed to be doing, but I have no idea how to do it apart from having read it. And so until I've actually, like, built this thing, yeah, it'll take some doing. Let's see. Cancel this for a second. Okay, so you need to heat up the hydrogen as much as possible, and then pump it into the hydrogen generator. Well, that's effectively what I'm trying to do. So I'm cooling it a bunch here, and then piping it through the rest of the base with radiant pipes, so it exchanges its coolness for the ambient heat, and hopefully cools it down. I guess I just got to make it cooler. And then we delete it by putting it into the hydrogen generator, which, you know, doesn't care? Question? This should work in theory. I just gotta... Well, I don't know. Figure out how to do it. Okay. Yeah, ideally I'd like to do this without getting this water in my base. Let's cancel that. In retrospect, what I should do... Because we can have somebody come around and dig this up. I'm just gonna turn the entire bottom of this into its own reservoir. We might want to consider switching out the oxygen in here, because this is prime base location once we have more oxygen. Pipe blocked. What's wrong? Oh, right. Let's see, we might as well have a gas bridge here. Okay, and hopefully this will get made fairly quickly. So let's speed that up a little bit. Probably get some oxygen in here too. Because some poor sap is going to have to output oxygen. I guess we might end up with carbon dioxide, but still. At some point I might move this around, but hopefully this will work the way I think and hope it will. Okay, well we're here. Might as well dig some of that out. Okay, so seeing as this has also been dug out, and this will be done soon. This is what I'm gonna want to do. Replace some of this stuff. And once this is built up, I'll put insulated tile around it. It looks so gross. It's like nothing but chewed up bubblegum, which is what I'm going to just pretend is what it is in there. Okay, how are temperatures? Getting bad. I mean, this side is actually pretty green, which is kind of okay. And eventually what I'd like to have is a... What I'd like to have is a giant bank of these ice makers going. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. At least we're going to have to think about it in some of these locations. Like out here, it's only 100 degrees. It still sucks. Like right here is bad. Hopefully they get this done pretty quickly. Because I'm probably going to want to start piping some of this cool. Let's see, piping some of this cool air, or cool hydrogen through that lower rung of the base. I just gotta cool the rest first, because if it gets to my food supply, I'm doomed. The other question is, I might want to pipe it through the water here. Because our conversion rate of polluted water into this is pretty low. Hey, what goodies do we have here? Care package, a second pipsqueak. Sure. They're cute. I mean, currently they're just gonna eat wood anyway, which is fine. Okay, and we gotta do power. We might have to worry about things. It doesn't look like the power setup here is too bad yet. At some point I will probably have to come back through. And rewire this so it's on a separate line. I mean, effectively, I've got, as far as I can tell, maybe not infinite gas. How much is this using? Dunno. But, like, this place is more or less maximum gas pressure. And we can always go get more natural gas from another location to work with as well. Or eventually we get up to solar. I don't know. One way or another. Let's see, the other thing would be ventilation. We probably want another gas pump in here. Let's see, ventilation. We want to do gas pipe. Because it turns out these things are actually putting out way too much for this gas pump to be able to handle. Which is amusing. Okay. So let me take a look at the ambient temperature. So these things are freaking warm. Which is bad. I'm gonna set Ice Maker as a priority. I wish to some degree I could actually see these pipes in the walls. What is state change? Stable. Huh. Actually pretty stable currently. This area is hot, which is a worry. Let's see, don't use radiant pipes within the heat room. They'll just pick it back up. Ah.